For people that never heard the real full truth, what are the top 3 things of the MAHA movement that we want to put out and make happen?
There are 3 principles Bobby and President Trump talked about that will lead to generational change. The first is getting back to gold star science. This is really important. You had an incredible testimony from Jay Bhattacharya recently, where he talked about how almost $0 of NIH money is going to study the root cause of chronic disease, how 90% of NIH funding is going to pharmaceutical R&D. The backbone of medicine is research, and the research has been captured. I think actually the NIH and unimpeachable research is like the top of culture, and everything goes down from that. That the NIH research is showing that we have an interconnected diabetes, obesity, and heart disease crisis from food and the toxins in our food and our environment. Research keeps pouring down for the standard of care not to address that and for us not to take action. People listen to the research. People, for better or worse, listen to Dr. Fauci when he said to take vaccines. Most people did it. We listened to the food pyramid. A lot of these things for worse. When it said to eat carbs, we listened to the Surgeon General when they said stop smoking. Like for better or worse, we listen to medical authorities. So getting control of science is number one, and that's going to be a big goal at the NIH, which I think would be a generational accomplishment from this administration. Number 2 is getting conflicts of interest out of the science. It's what we talked about with the FDA being paid by the pharma industry, the royalties at the NIH, the AMA stranglehold on our medical codes. Just start chipping away at the foundational incentives where our institutions are corporate captured. That's step 1 before any other policy, because people want to do the right thing, I think, at the end of the day, but they're guided by incentives. So changing the incentives of our health system is really important. And the third one is reverse the chronic disease crisis. And I think that's from taking better approval pathways from less corrupted FDA and better science, and having really a change of our standard of care, having more flexibility for patients where they're not just immediately given Ozempic, but can use their medical dollars and work with functional medicine doctors and get blood tests, explore how root cause lifestyle interventions can reverse or prevent disease. So those are the 3 areas. Gold star science, reverse the conflicts and get the conflicts out of the scientific agencies, and reverse the chronic disease crisis by getting back to root cause health.